Nora, Kristen, Noelle, whoever is watching this. Yeah. So this week has been not the best, nor will the week following be the best either, or the week after that when I'm on duty for Thanksgiving. So, but the week after that will be my birthday weekend, so I just have to get through these 2 more weeks and then my birthday. Okay. So basically, yeah, exams on exams, lab reports on lab reports. It never ends. And also, like, some friend issues because they're leaving me to go study abroad. So it's kind of hard for me to, like, because I'm, like, realizing that our time is, like, coming to an end this semester and then I won't see them. And we're really close, so it's going to be hard to, like, not have them here and, like, talk to them and hang out. So that's definitely going to be a change that I'm, like, trying to, like, get myself ready for. Residents, so I was able to talk to a lot of my residents because I'd asked them when they were leaving for Thanksgiving. So I had a lot of conversations with them. I wanted to talk to Zoe, and I was able to talk to Zoe because her roommate wasn't there when I was knocking on the door. So we had, like, a small conversation about, like, how our week is going and what her plans for Thanksgiving break are. So that was nice. And then I talked to Kai, and I saw, like, just to, like, see what he was doing. So basically a lot of the conversations I had this week was based off of Thanksgiving, because since I was already asking people when they were leaving, it was a good lead in to a conversation about, like, oh, where are you from again? Oh, okay, so what are you doing? Oh, do you have any traditions? What about Black Friday shopping? So yeah, that was cool. Even then, like, and generally at the end of the hallway, I was able to have, like, a small conversation. It wasn't a, like, large one, but it was big enough than what it usually is. So that's cool. I do have like one more kid I have to get, but he's kind of like testing me because, like, he's like searching for a ride, but I'm like, I kind of need an answer, like, really soon, but, like, I don't want to give, like, a false, like, he would give me an estimate, but he's not really sure whether or not that estimate will be legitimate. So yeah. So yeah, that's a conversation I had with Luke. So I also had a chance to talk to Gabby and Georgina. I actually had lunch, dinner, somewhere in between with them, just catch up with them, and then talk to Georgina because, like, I normally don't get a chance to talk to her. And once again, we just talked about, like, Thanksgiving break and how she's going to New York City since she's going to be unable to go back home, especially just for a week. So that was cool. I guess the plan, I guess there is no real action plan for, well, I guess there is an action plan for next week. Okay, so basically just to, like, check up on everyone and see how they're doing. I know it's going to be very stressful. Also, I want to try to talk to Corey because, like, I don't really get a chance to talk to him as much. He's usually with the other side of the hallway and I'm not usually around there. So yeah, I want to talk to Corey. I'm pretty cool with his roommate Mason. Like, I talk to him a lot. Like, he's part of the main core that I usually talk to in the hallway. But he doesn't really hang out with Mason, so even though if I talk to Mason, there's no possibility I would talk to Corey. So that's something that I want to work on, is to talk to Corey. Yeah, at this moment, that's basically it. So staff, I feel like we're all stressed, because with these 2 different groups, both having to have events soon, it's definitely getting a lot to handle, especially with, like, other things thrown at us, like the Thanksgiving thing, finding out when the residents are going to stay, and then on top of, like, schoolwork and tests. it is getting very overwhelming, and we definitely all need a break, because I can see how stressed everyone is. And I think my like a personal issue with myself is that I need to stop saying, like, I'm always like like I'm willing to stick my arm out for people, but it's ultimately like draining me, and like slowly but surely like me losing my insanity, because like I hate saying no to people. So like when people ask me like, oh, can you cover my shift, I'll be like, oh, okay. Like it's hard for me to be like, no, I have an exam, but then I'm like, oh, maybe it won't be that bad, and then you get like 2 incident reports and like 5 lockouts. I'm like, oh, okay. So but I do think it's nice that the staff is like willing to like take on shifts like pretty easily. However, I do like kind of see that like some staff members are able to get people more easily than other staff members. I don't know if that was just a coincidence or just happened, or it's like an actual like thing, like, oh, I don't really talk to her, I'm not gonna like take her shift, or like, oh, opposed to like someone I really do talk to, oh, I'm gonna take her shift. I don't know if I like peep that or not, like I don't know, but so yeah, that's something. But in goals, survive this last week of before Thanksgiving break, even though it's not really a break because I'll be on duty for half of it, which is what I signed up for basically. So yeah, that's really the only thing like I have to get through. Anatomy and physiology. 2-part exam, one on Monday and one on Wednesday. So yeah, and a lab report due Wednesday as well. So I'm basically screwed this whole week, but it's okay. So yeah, that is my whole week in a nutshell. It was actually pretty quick this week. I'm so sorry. But yes, have a nice week. I guess. Bye.